of the Stars Spangled Banner. We've got the Stars courtside. Stars playing in this game. Stars everywhere. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round DH. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then there's Payton. And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Young. Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Out defended by Randall. Young for 3. That one no good. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Payton. Collins with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Young against Payton. The pass to Noel. He kicks it to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Randall no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hunter, the pass to Young. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barrett, the pass to Randall. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Young kicks to Collins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Man, that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Payton passes to Noel. Now Randall. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Young finds Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. And here is Hunter. 4 on the clock. Shoots from 14. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Passes to Payton. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's really good strength on that finish by Elfrid Payton. Nice job to embrace the contact.
Young outside. Let's go. It doesn't go for him. Knicks trailed by 3. Quickly, he is covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Noel. Here's Barrett. He's guarded closely and stolen by Bogdanovich. Young, right side. Outside, Bogdanovich. Atlanta again, missing. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now, here's Barrett. Defense is right there. Yep, it counts.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett. He knows how to stay under control.
New York shooting their first free throw tonight, and the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. tied up with that one.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Here's Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, the floater has always been a key shot in Derrick Rose's arsenal, and the later he gets in his career, the more we may see him deploy it.
And that one, good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And Gibson kicks to Burks. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by one. Alinari outside. 1:05 left in the first quarter.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Barrett, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
On against Rose. And the pass to Williams. His three-pointers off the mark. And a fast break now for the Knicks. With the floater. And the shot is good.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. Guy gets buckets. Through contact out there, so tough.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunn passes to Gallinari. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. Alec Burks is out there with Randall. Then there's Derrick Rose. That's Taj Gibson. And it's Bullock in at the 2. Williams looking around. Gallinari trying to get open. Williams' shot is off. The Knicks leading by 6. To the middle. Overdone. Rose can't hit.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And here's Gallinari outside. It's good from long range. Gallinari's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rose passes to Randall. Rose against Dunn. Here's Gibson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well,
the first one falls.
what you love about Taj Gibson is his leadership. This guy is an intelligent, ferocious competitor who plays his role to a T.
Yeah. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Hawks trail by 4. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got 5 now.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
the lob to the hoop. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Inside, Capella kicks to Collins. This one for three. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Young.
You have to guard Young tight. And you got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Capella against Noel. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Young's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 4. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Dishes to Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The free throw drops for Hunter. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Burks. And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Payton passes to Barrett. Payton against Young.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. That evens the score. Young's got 10.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Pass to Barrett. Payton outside. Quickly, he is covered by Bogdanovich. And that one, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Good on both. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Now Barrett, 5 points in the game. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Young. Bogdanovich wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Really left alone that time. 5 points in the game.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Elfrid Payton. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Molinari comes in for Hunter. Williams, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Trae Young. Randall against Williams. It's stolen by Barrett. Bullock, good.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The Hawks trail by 5. Williams passes to Gallinari. Outside Williams. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 5. Randall kicks to Barrett. Clock at 6. Rose passes to Noel. And he could not get that one to go. first free throw is good.
And, you know,
Both free throws good from Noel.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Williams with the ball. Shot to stop the run. Doesn't go that time. And so we conclude the first half. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
you get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
It's Barrett on the wing. Quickly, he's covered by Bogdanovich. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 5. 4-on-3 break. Here's Capella. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Barrett against Collins. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. But they recover it. And here's Young from the arc. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. To the paint, here's Payton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him.
I think Elfrid Payton had to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Gibson comes in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Burks in for R.J. Barrett. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. That shot misses. Great D that time from Gibson. Handle outside. He feeds it to Burks. It's deflected.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working it.
And finish off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Burks looking around. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Bogdanovich left side. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Bullock, he's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Elfrid Payton. Atlanta also making some changes here. Molinari comes in for Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Rose kicks to Burks. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Kicks it out to Collins. There's Gallinari with the 3. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. 3-point lead. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Bullock. reverse layup. Bullock's got his second bucket tonight.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Collins, that's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks leading by 3. Rose scanning the floor. Gibson for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Nerlens Noel checks in for the Knicks. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Kevin Huerter comes in for Collins. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. And the rejection by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Here is Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Noel. Now Bullock. From deep. But they'll get another chance. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, Taj Gibson has built his NBA game on his ability to rebound the basketball consistently. What a great nose for it he has.
Dunn passes to Huerter. The kick out to Williams. And the 3 off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gallinari outside. Lets it go from deep. It'll go, and the New York Loot is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Lou Williams.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
And here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. They've got Nerlens Noel. Barrett is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Rose. That's the 5 for New York right now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. No good on that one. So for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Rose. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Barrett. He dishes it to Randle. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Dunn dishes to Bogdanovich. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
And there's the pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. 13 feet away. Rebound, Atlanta. Done with it. Molinari down low. Randall on him. He can't get that one. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Molinari passes to Dunn. Here's Hunter. Plays it up and banks it in.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Dunn. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. It's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
And I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Payton against Young. Payton kicks to Barrett. A three ball. And it's Trey Young with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bucket is good. And it's a three-point Atlanta lead.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Quickly, he started by Collins, and that one drops for him.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Capella against Noel. Hunter, no one around him. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Up and in on the way.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
On its way from Young for two. They get it again. Collins. And the rejection by Noel. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Barrett, no good. Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Randall surveying the D. Over Collins. And too long on the shot. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Hunter. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Young. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Young against Rose. Outside for Randall. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Young. Good!
Great job job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Now they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Young, and so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
Right, if there's a clean look, take it.
Quickly, it counts, and now they trail by just 4.
Wow, look at the way the big man, Noel, set up his guys, puts the...
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Barrett from past the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. Off on that one. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
you know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team, so what is the chemistry and connection?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.